Wow, where does time go? I remember dropping her off when she was, preschool, and now here she is going to first grade, first day of school, and she was excited. She was so excited. She was smiling. But anyway, I'm walking to the office right now. Today's a pretty busy day. This is a very important week. This is a very important week for me. We're at the end of, going into the end of the year. The end of the month. That thing is loud. And want to finish off as strong as possible. All right, so about to head into our weekly alignment meeting with Rev Cardo. So I'm actually walking downstairs to get Jason right now. So stay tuned. Okay, just finished up pretty much all of our formal meetings. We usually, like at the beginning of the week, we like to get aligned, make sure we're on the same page with everything. And then we had a potential client meeting, which went pretty good today. Hopefully the deal closes either this week or next week. But as I'm sitting there, going through this meeting, I'm in the back of my mind, I'm still, thinking about, dropping my daughter off at school for first grade. Me and my wife, we dropped her off. And I've just read an article recently about like being a parent and then being an entrepreneur. And in a lot of ways, from the outside looking in, it seems almost impossible. And if you don't have any kids, it's probably hard to even fathom how you're able to even pull that off, because having a child is a job unto itself. That's why I have so much respect for mothers and moms, or people that just have to take care of their child alone. But there's so many lessons as I was going through the meeting, as I saw some of these things popping up, is like one of the things that like it teaches you is like really how to put other needs before yours. So like as we were talking to our potential client, we really had to we do have needs, that we quantify that in revenue. But you cannot focus on those things. You really have to want to solve that problem. And being a parent, that's something you have to do all the time. And then also gives you perspective. It quickly puts things in perspective, and it allows you to prioritize faster. And that's one of the things we were doing is he had a lot of different, the potential client had a lot of different issues that he had to solve for, but we got to help him prioritize them. We got to help him put this one, give him perspective, and prioritize what mattered the most. And he pretty much had a general sense of what he wanted to prioritize, but it's always good to have somebody go through that with you. And then the last piece is just trying to balance it is not the move. You have to integrate. What I've learned is try to work life integration rather than trying to balance it, because something's always going to fall off the track. And that doesn't mean that nothing goes wrong and you're not going to miss a step, because you do miss a step. This morning I missed a step, but having that idea of it's all one. Your work and life is all one thing, and you just make it all work as smoothly as possible. But yeah, so I just wanted to just share that really quick, because I was thinking as I was going through the meeting, it was fresh on my mind, and I was just thinking about wow, time has really flown, and it's amazing. So if you are a parent and you're also an entrepreneur, business owner, what lessons have you learned from being a parent that you could apply to business? Put it in the comments. I want to hear some other ideas. Thing that cannot be understated or avoided on this journey is sacrifice. You just can't escape it, no matter what you do. Whether you're a parent and an entrepreneur, you're making a sacrifice. And you're constantly, I know for me, you're constantly trying to kind of filter and weigh out and prioritize what you're sacrificing. because at the end of the day, there's a reward at the end of the sacrifice, and everybody wins. So, with that said, I am done for the day. It's a beautiful evening out here as I'm walking home. If you made it this far in the video, you already know what to do. With that said, peace.